Hello, folks. Well, I owe yet another apology. If you were expecting a model railway video, unfortunately, you have to be patient a little bit longer. I'm having some real problems getting that going again. Um, and I need to make a decision on whether to try and keep it going once a fortnight or do it once a month. I'm thinking once a month might be better. I won't have to keep letting folk down then. But I had to put this in because this weekend, the 18th of April, as I filmed this, was the official opening of the brand new Robertsbridge Junction station building. It is a magnificent structure, and it really feels now as though we're just a whisker away from reopening the Kent and East Sussex right the way back through to Robertsbridge. So this day, the 18th of April 2026, I was on duty here at the station, and we were very kindly loaned the Hastings Diesels Thumper for the day, the full 6-car unit. I think they underestimated how many people would come. I think the sun made a 30% or more difference. We plan to run maybe 4 trains in the day, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 perhaps. And we ran at least 2 or 3 trains more than that. There must have been well over 1,000 people came, and a good time was had by all.
Well, good morning, folks. You were expecting a model railway video today. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you. I'm at the big model railway. Where am I? Looking at the newly relaid long siding alongside Robertsbridge Station in East Sussex. Because today is the open day when the public can come along and have a look at this brand new station building that's just been completed and have a ride, pointing into the sun, on one of the trains that used to go up and down the main line here. We've got Hastings Diesels very kindly have lent their long Thumper unit for rides up to North Bridge Street and back. But right now I'm at the far end of the station because I'm joining my colleague Ian, and we're going to take a look at the turntable, which was found down the bottom of Hither Green Yard and was very kindly, I don't know if it was given or whether we had to, I think it was given to us. I say us, in 2 years' time it will be us, but at the moment given to the Rother Valley Railway, and has been installed here at the far end of Robertsbridge. It's fully working. Britannia was turned on it at an event last year. And we're now doing the groundwork for what will be the engine shed.
Yeah, engine shed, yeah.
So they're doing the ash pit at the moment.
Yeah, it's just down there.
Which is just over there.
You can go on the outside. That's where the car parking is.
Ah. Yes, because that's one thing.
There's got a dozen cars in there, yes, there's
Car parking will be difficult for people starting their journey from this end, but I think the main attraction here will be being able to come by train,
yeah,
and get off at the mainline station and then transfer to us. And of course from Tenterden you won't need to worry about parking because you can come down here and well, you go off to Hastings for the day. That's if you're desperate. Sorry Hastings. You're not as attractive as it was when I was a kid. But anyway, it's still a nice enough place to go for a day.
there's the new ash pit.
Oh yeah. See, the thing is, people say, oh, you know, you expect miracles overnight. But especially with heritage, it takes a time.
You haven't got the staff.
But you and as Ian just said, it's time that it takes, it's availability of staff, but at the end of the day it's most essential. You do the job, you take your time, you do it well first time. You can't afford any mistakes. And that down there is the running line to North Bridge Street. And that's a pan back round. we look back down towards the station where the line curves into the platform. Now here's something, isn't it? On the left you've got Hastings Diesel unit. Now when I was a lad 50, 60 years ago, that train on the left would have been what's in the platform on the right. So you've now got the new and the old, except I can't see where I'm pointing my finger, so you're just going to have to put up with what you see on the cameras. But here it comes, 375 Electrostar unit.
And the feature.
Well, it looks to be a little bit of dipping track there.
It is, I think.
It sounded like it, and when I looked, I could just see the track flexing a bit.
I think our track wants doing. But when this thing goes over one of the joints, you can hear it.
Ah,
Oh, we've got Hastings Diesel people here now.
they're getting the train prepared, ready to go. This is one hell of an impressive station. And we'll go and have a look at the building now, and there's one particular part of the building work that you will be, I'm sure, absolutely amazed by. And when we get out the sun, thank you, Ian. Here is what it says here: Rother Valley Railway reconnected, and that will happen, we hope now, in 2 years' time.
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, you're at the business end down there, aren't you?
Well, I don't, it's only his staff.
Designed to be prepped with a platform.
No, they're all...
In BR days, it wasn't part of the preparation to do this, but in preservation it's a bit different. So.
Yeah.
And it looks to be a bit of a pain.
There's that battery knife switch there. We have to take that out and put it in.
Oh, right.
If, you know, when it's berthed with the engine shut down.
Yeah.
And it's and you have to lift this cover up to get this one in first, because it's got a safety catch on it like that.
Oh. I forgot that I was still filming, but I did ask the gentleman very kindly if he would allow me to show him on YouTube doing the batteries and explaining it, and he very kindly agreed. So thank you very much to, I don't know his name, but gentleman from Hastings Diesels. See here, they haven't quite got enough to make a full 6-coach set, so we've got a 4-sep coach here, and then we've got a buffet from, I think it was a 4 big unit, but I think they've also got 1 or 2 more of the original Hastings slim carriages that they're working on at St Leonard's, so it's all good. They now have 2 units, 6-car and a 4-car, and the whole 10 coaches went to Cranmore the other week for a very successful outing. But here is this magnificent station building that's recently been finished. And, I'll wait until there's nobody here. The acoustics in this building are terrific. It just reminds me of the old Hastings railway station, but it's all modern features, but with a definite heritage feeling. This end will be the booking office, and we've got our own little station master's office in there. Look. But the thing I want to show you is along here. I'm obviously not going to go in the ladies, but hopefully there's nobody in here at the moment. Well, I've had to start again because I didn't think there was anybody in here. There's a chap round the corner. So I've had to edit that bit out, but look at this where it's falling. Isn't this something else? I've not filmed over that side because I think most people will know what's over that side, but look at the mirrors, the lights, the fittings. It's all absolutely top notch. So when you come to visit, it'll be fine. Well, the unit is now ticking over, waiting for its first day. Oh, actually looks like the BBC are filming, maybe. So we're waiting for the first departure about 10:30 at the moment. Stuart's looking at his watch. Very posh, Stuart. Well done. Stuart is a platform assistant at my station at Bodrum. So I'm literally one station down from where I normally work. But nothing much more I can do now except get coffee and wait for the first departure. And just a quick general view before I take a break from filming for a while. Really have done the most incredible job here. It's starting to get really busy now. I'm just waiting for the arrival of the first train. I think I can hear it in the distance.
So that's when we started, and they talked about it last meeting, and they said, yeah, we do. And then they went for
Here she comes.
Snotty email that said, oh, they wouldn't do anything because these lads went up the track there, which they were quite insulting. So anyway, someone back and said, it says draft at the top. I put in there at the time, because every time Andrew Woods takes his excavator around there and brings it back again, which we use for different, it costs us about £1,200. Now he's bought his own plant, that changes that. So, you know, so I'm quite relaxed. How are you? All right. Good. So turning it the other way. And that emails and Frindon said, so the meeting on I think it's the 12th of May or something like that. You sit down and say, anybody's here for a longer time from say let's go down nothing. Well, what it is. But I've turn the direction of two of them because you can't have all this making everything go along. So I've had a long discussion with and Brian said,
As you can see, it's very busy in here. cool. Derek getting away with his big hat.
The Rother Valley reconnected.
That's it.
Good to see you. Welcome to Railway.
I've just done some bloody well. Incredible.
Yeah. Have you seen the toilet?
Yes, the last time I was here, the ladies were fantastic.
Well,
I need to use them again.
Well, it's quietening down a bit now, so it's time for me to go for a ride. And now it's time for me to have a ride. We turn the camera around. It goes past me. And if it, ooh, who's that horrible fellow in there? It goes up that way.
Sorry.
It's all right. People get in the way, don't they? There we go, all ready to move. Now, you've seen the turntable, so I'm not going to show you that again. But as you can see, it's a very tight curve, leaving the station here. But I'm not going to film the whole journey there and back, but I just thought if the wind doesn't get to it too much, that you might like to see the view from the carriage window, and it's all central locking, by the way, as we head out past the cricket ground. Where everybody's waving. I don't suppose the cricketers will though. I wonder what they're going to think in a couple of years' time when steam trains come whistling past. But that bridge you see there is North Bridge Street, and it actually represents the end of the line as it is, and you can see that in front of us. That's it folks, that's as far as we go for now. And as I say in all best cricketing circles, how's that? Nice place for a cricket ground, isn't it? Champagne, strawberries, gently cut cucumber sandwiches. What more could you ask on a sunny Saturday afternoon? And all by the railway. We're looking out the other side, you can see from there, looking over there, you can see the remains of the old mill, Howden's Mill, Spratt's Mill, depending what you call it, which for the last 10 years is supposed to have been redeveloped and new housing, and none of it seems to have ever happened. I think if you've seen one of my broadcasts in the Three Rivers of Rye, you'll have seen I mentioned about the fact that the water wheel is actually inside the mill. It's still got to be in there somewhere. All you can hope is that perhaps it will be preserved, but you never know, do you? I'm not going to do a recording of the journey back, but that's the view as we look at it. The driver's got to get out one end and get in the other, so there we go.
Video has its outtakes, which we don't normally put in, but I thought I'd leave you with this one. I just forgot the camera was still going. I forgot to turn it off, and I had finished the main filming for the day. It was just a question of walking back into the station master's office and putting my camera away for the day, but I thought I'd leave this amusing clips in until right at the very end when I say thank you very much for watching and welcome to my bag.